Holy shit. Okay, cool. Sorry. Why did I get...
Act normal. Act normal. You're on camera.
I feel like we've hung out for a bit before I pressed that button.
Yeah.
And I've been kind of chill, right?
You've been rushing around.
Really? Damn it. I thought you had...
I mean, you look very chill. Your hair looks wonderful. Like, this is a really cute top. You look... No, I like it. Well, okay, wear it down. I thought you looked really studious in the clip. Like, I don't know, like, I really respect...
Yeah.
Like, and then tuck the hair behind the ear. Yeah. No, you pulled it out.
We have
she took it out.
A costume the malfunctioning wardrobe.
This is giving such, like, Regency with the hair pulled back with Wuthering Heights, you know? Like, you just look very...
What's your take on the Wuthering Heights?
I haven't seen it.
Controversy. No, me neither. Thank you for saying that, because... So many people have opinions on things they haven't seen.
I haven't seen it, and I can't judge. But I will say I saw Saltburn, which was the other movie that the director had done.
Yeah.
And it seems like a lot of the complaints are similar because Saltburn, you can have one.
No, I don't. I want to listen to this, and then I want to make a big deal.
She reached for the bun, and like as if an off-screen mother like slapped your hand. You pulled your hand back and looked so guiltily at me. Here. I'm gonna have a bun. You have a bun.
Well, it's like the finale session, and you were just about to say something, and I got so like
distracted by the beautiful buns.
No, I got hungry from listening about like Saltburn and sexy stuff.
This does have the delicious sugar on top.
But I wanted to make a big deal out of it.
Let's bite it together. Here. Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
Love you.
In case you guys are wondering why specifically I'm all over the place, it's because these are the last episodes about to be recorded, and I'm very nervous.
I'm excited.
But I really want to hear. What's the Saltburn story? Sorry.
So Saltburn was a film that she'd made, and it was like, one of the characters is very wealthy and has like a mansion. Like the locations for this film are like incredible. Just the place they live in, like these, like this hedge garden, these just grandiose bedrooms and bathrooms and stuff. But like, people talk about her where it's like, oh, you're a rich person and you have no idea how the world actually works. And like your films sort of seem to have commentary about this, but they actually don't. And your commentary falls very flat, or just like doesn't really exist. Like you think you're being like, but see, I get it. And it's like, oh, I don't think you do. And I think Wuthering Heights was similar, where they were like, wow, you really didn't understand the source material. You think you did, but you turned it into this just sort of ridiculous, grandiose story. But I haven't seen it, and I don't want to judge. And I like Margot Robbie, and I like Jacob Elordi, and I love that time period. Like, I'll watch for the costumes and the sets. I can appreciate and the sex. Did I say sets? I meant sex. I can appreciate a movie even if the plot and script are god awful. Yeah. Sometimes the cinematography and like the production design, sometimes I'm just like, cool ass movie. Like, hated the story. Beautiful work done by every other department.
Yeah, exactly.
Except the director.
Yeah,
but
you had a flaming hot fire to deal with, and you've brought it.
And you brought it. Also, Kate Bush.
Oh yeah,
Wuthering Heights. Oh yeah, amazing song, amazing album. Love Kate Bush.
There's a Kate Bush day where people dress up.
When?
And
Google it right now.
Yeah, okay.
Did we miss it?
Kate Bush? No, it's in the spring because Swedes are doing it too. And
oh my god.
Kate Bush Day. Kate Bush Day. The most Wuthering Heights day ever. July 20th to 30th. Around that time, it's an annual global event. Women dress in red dresses, black stockings, gather in cities worldwide to create the iconic 1978 Wuthering Heights music. It's
me. I'm sick, so I can't sing that song. Normally, I definitely could hit all of those notes. That's really so fucking hard to sing. Should we do that and find, like, if there's a bar or something doing a Wuthering Heights Day?
At least, I mean, I'll be in Sweden. I'm sorry, but you can come to Sweden. I'm only gone for 6 weeks this year.
I can't.
This year.
I'm busy.
It's me.
It's me. Come home.
Wait. So Wuthering Heights, we were talking about that, but I wanted to pivot off of off of...
I don't know why we brought up Wuthering Heights.
I don't know either. We were talking Wuthering Heights. It was something I wanted to tell you about. Oh, yeah. This is a shout out to our book club in the official Discord for Lost Mountain Saga that you can get access to. I think everyone can get access to it, but actually it's supposed to be a Patreon Discord.
Well, if you join the Patreon, you'll definitely get the link to it.
Yeah.
If you don't, I don't know if we'll send it to you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Then you will have to ask me nicely, and I'll be like, no. We had a reading of the 5th season.
Oh.
By N.K. Jemisin.
I don't know that.
It's a fantasy series, but not romantasy. But it's written by a woman, and she got like 3 Hugo Awards in a row.
Damn.
That's how good it is.
Oh shit! I should read this. I should check into the book club.
But it's because after that I read another book called Quicksilver, and the staggering difference of someone who has lived experience of oppression. Because the lady who wrote this it's a very clear analogy of being a Black American in right now, but also back in the day. In 5th season, but then Quicksilver is clearly written by a clown, so I'm like, I hated that book.
Somebody recommended Quicksilver to me. But they were kind of like for fun.
I think Jen with 2 N's, best nickname on the planet. She said like it's a fun ride, but she and I sort of read it together.
Most of my female friends have been like, it's a fun read. Like if you're reading a lot of fantasy and you kind of just want something else to fill the time.
But even that, then I think there's better options. Like Tusk Love is very sweet and has not like significant plot holes. Like Quicksilver starts with an extremely unlikable female main character, and then
Freudian slip.
And then it's like the evil people are like comically evil.
Like twisting the mustache.
I'm like, are you fucking kidding? He's like, for 100 years we tortured him and he couldn't sleep at that time either, or eat, And I'm like, okay, so this person should be like mentally very disturbed at this point. But no, he's of course a sexy, mysterious man. He's great at sex. And I'm like, okay, cool. But then, like whiplash from that, having had a very nuanced, great
approach
read
to characters who are dynamic.
Yeah, so I was like, ugh. But
sometimes we love our slop, and then sometimes we read a really amazing book or series, and we're just like, oh, it could be so much better.
Yeah.
Why am I reading all this slop?
Easy read though. Like I finished it in a week.
You know what I really enjoyed? Because I was watching it, A Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh yeah.
And I'm reading it now because Xavier read all of Lord of the Rings, and he was like on a fantasy kick, which he never really was before. So when we started watching that show, he was like, "Have you ever read the Game of Thrones books?" I was like, "No." And he was like, "Should we read Night of the Seven Kingdoms together?"
Aww.
So we read it. He already finished it. I'm still on like the last 3 pages, but I really liked it.
Oh yeah,
I really enjoyed it.
I haven't read it. I've heard great things about the series.
It's literally the show.
Yeah,
it's like this is the most faithful thus far adaptation, like dialogue from the book.
Awesome.
The characters, that's the characters. They did a really, really good job.
Nice. Okay, I'm excited. I've also Wizards of the Earth Sea. I think is gonna be the April read. It's by Ursula K. Le Guin.
Yeah. I tried to read something else by her and I couldn't latch on. Left Hand of Darkness. Is that her? Left Hand of Darkness?
I have never read anything from her. Someone said that similar to like Earth Sea is as important to the fantasy genre as Lord of the Rings, Narnia, all of those like oldies. But I hated Narnia, so never mind. But
I'm excited for the new films, though. Curious.
Curious.
I'm Narnia curious. Narnia curious.
I think we've stalled enough.
Yeah, I know. We got to get into it.
But like, okay, so this is not the final episode. I think. I mean, depends on if you die. We left off on a extremely, of all the cliffhangers possible, I think mid-sentence. Like that's when I cut off.
It was like
episode.
mid-roll. I rolled, and then you were like, "Yep, who knows?" End the recording.
Yep.
Can you remind me of what just happened?
Olaf
Yes.
brought you to this stone circle.
Yes.
You guys travel into the stone circle. You saw the stone circle. You saw like this feverish forest. Something seemed like it's wrong. And according to the timeline, this happened 5 years ago, where it like actually broke with Francisco. So whatever he did,
You're saying Francisco 5 years ago
Yeah.
had that experience.
he's the one who saw the stone circle basically
Yeah.
be broken. And since then, so that's sort of the
Something's been
timeline,
happening.
like with Nicholas or whatever bound Nicholas to this place.
Yeah.
And other creatures.
Clearly.
Like the demon you slayed,
Yeah.
demon slayer,
Possibly the wood wife.
the wood wife,
Yeah.
whatever this,
Demon Slayer. Sorry, I just got that.
whatever prison this was for Vasen. Like in my mind, this is some sort of unseen realm hub, like
Yeah.
a hub for where like an agreement was made between Vasen and humans.
I mean, it harkens back to like so many mythological things like fairy circles.
Yeah.
You know, and these sort of like the stone circle where if you were walking through the woods, you would see nothing.
Yeah.
But now that it's broken, it has unleashed
And
the invisibles.
and made them more angry, more vengeful. Like they're talking about betrayal,
Yeah.
etc. And the nude. I was gonna say the nude man.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Which it mean, but the neck. He seemed mostly depressed because he tried to like go and have sex with a human and
Yeah.
have her join, like have a regular family, which is
Sad.
very sad. He's
It's
like,
pretty sad.
Yeah, and then like
And he fucked the whole thing up.
yeah, he fucked the whole
Well,
thing or something.
Something else evil that escaped.
That seemed to have escaped followed him. If that was like a vengeance as well, like you don't know
Yeah,
yet.
I don't
That's
know.
and that's what we hopefully will figure out now. But so that's where you were at. You found this stone circle. Things are not in balance. Is your sense? You're hearing this angry stream, this river. You're sensing that it's Nicholas, like gathering his force or whatever. You're not sure what his grand plan is in all of this. But then Olaf describes this sort of ritual that he's read up on while you guys were traveling up here, and he's been, quietly reading, studying, etc. And he explains to you that he needs to do, sacrifice
blood ritual, yeah.
and sacrifice his hand to
I was about to say Leif Erikson.
Yeah, no, but that's very similar. Eric Danielson.
Eric Daniels, Jesus.
Yeah.
Eric Daniels, who was sort of like the protector, but is gone.
Yeah, he turned into a tree.
Yeah, he like died or became part of the forest in some
Yeah.
way, whether that was by choice or by his failing, when the stone circle broke. But Olaf was basically like sacrifice the blood to like fix that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's what you think. So let's have you
I rolled.
roll the. Do you remember what you rolled? Were you successful on the observation? Let's say you were, just because otherwise we'll roll again.
I think I was.
Yeah.
My observation is really, really good.
Yeah. On a successful observation, the river around you, it quiets down
Oh.
into the regular, like, sort of slow, melodic stream. You start noticing finally that sun beam seems to shine through the forest. Is it called forest tapestry?
Yeah. Wow. World building. Canopy?
Canopy.
Forest tapestry is also beautiful and poetic. I like that.
I wish I had done it with intention and not because I
No, it's
mixed
good.
it up with
We'll
carpentry.
We'll just
No,
insert forest carpentry.
Carpentry.
Tapestry.
What did you say? Canopy. I feel bad for Americans because I'm
Hold on.
like,
We'll insert this. Just move your mouth. The sunlight danced through the forest canopy. Dappled beams hit Olaf's hand as the knife and blood glistened.
yeah,
Is that good?
that was amazing. That's exactly what happened. How did you know? Can you read my?
I've seen your computer.
And you can hear the pleasant, distant humming. Through the treetops, the birds are singing again. It seemed very instant, this fever seemed to go away. It's, most of you won't notice what this means, but if you have hyperemesis during your pregnancy, when whereas where you puke the entire time, once the literally baby crowns and it's out of your body, it goes away. It is like a day and night feeling.
Is that like forever morning sickness?
Yeah.
Like you're just constantly nauseous,
Yeah,
and then the minute the baby's out, it's like nausea gone.
Yeah, I was nauseous to a point where like I had 2 more pushes left, puked, had the baby, the nausea was gone. I mean, I'm assuming that's also hormones and other things that kicked in, but
it's like,
yeah, it's
wow.
a very it's as if you can see for the first time, like your sinuses are cleared.
Yeah. For me, I'm sick right now,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it's like when I do the nasal thing in the sink, and it's like, well, I can breathe for like 2 seconds. It's incredible.
Yeah. But in this moment, your mind travels and you turn towards the west. You have a strong sense that something is happening towards the west. And miles upon miles away, you hear a terrifying roar of rage. But back to Olaf. His hand is now covered in blood, as the blood is continued to drip into the soil. And he goes from very solemn to more and more euphoric. Like you can see a smile, as if he's listening to something. He's looking in a different direction. And then he almost starts walking towards that direction. And then he stops himself, looking at you with new eyes.
Eliza smiles, worried about the noise she heard and sort of the abruptness of everything. It's maybe in the opposite of like the nausea leaves. She almost gets like a wave of like elevator stomach where it's like everything happened too fast.
Yeah.
And she leans against the horse and she says, Is it? You've done it? Olaf. And she wants to sort of lean onto him and give him a hug and a kiss on the cheek, and pulls him back. And she starts going through her pack for bandages or fabric to wrap his hand. She starts wrapping his hand.
Yeah. He accepts your care. And as with anything, you have a sense that this was way too easy. Even though it wasn't like you lost a leg.
Yeah, I mean, but this moment.
Yeah, this moment seemed like,
She pulls him back, and I know I just did an observation.
Yeah.
Can I do another observation and pull him back and make sure this is Olaf, this is real, this isn't another illusion by the demon.
Right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I recognize that sort of paranoia.
You can't fool me.
Exactly, like when you're surrounded by illusions.
One success.
No, but that's enough. It seems like it's Olaf.
And it's daytime.
It's
the sun's
daytime,
out.
Everything seems fine. He sort of puts his forehead against yours the same way you did all those years ago. I was gonna say,
but a lot of time has passed.
Yeah.
She leans against him.
And perhaps you stand there for a while, just enjoying this brief moment where there's no pain. And he says this to you. I think his eyes are starting to tear up a bit, and he continues to look at something that, as far as you know, you can't see it. And then he looks back at you.
She'll take his face, and if he looks like he's tearing up, she'll take his face and sort of turn it away from whatever he was looking at, and she pulls back, and she says, Olaf, we can go. And, she's fucking lost her leg. She's ready to go back to Uppsala. This has been a lot. And she's smiling at him, and she really does feel at peace. This is the most relief she's felt in a long time.
Right.
As if there is no pain. And she smiles and she says, Let's go. Let's take a long break. We'll summer somewhere else. We could leave Sweden. We could leave Egerkrans for a time. take a well-needed break.
He smiles. I think he kisses you, gives you a long, not like sexy, sultry kiss, but like a kiss of so much emotion. You've never been kissed that way. Desperation almost. Then he lifts you up on your horse. We should get you back. And then he takes his horse and leads the way out of the forest. And as you see the sort of main road outside the path that led into the forest, closer to the little town of Nora, perhaps you take the lead with the pony to cross the little, those little, what's called the sideway of a road that is the ditch.
Yeah.
You notice that he says stopped at the edge of the forest. And you notice that the sun is setting, and he's looking at you, holding his horse. I think you just need to take her reins. There is an inn down the road. They will care for you.
Olaf. No. Is he gonna... No! Eliza has turned around, obviously, and goes back over to him with her horse, and she says, "What are you doing?" Olaf, don't do this.
It has to be a guardian. A guardian needs to take his spot. Don't worry about me, Eliza. I'm finally at peace. I know this is what I must do.
I think this realization hits Eliza all at once. He was studying these books. Like, I think she knows that he knew this whole time, and she didn't know that this was going to be the outcome. And now Sydney also knows. And I think she looks at him with, like, bewilderment. You knew? How long? How long had you known?
I had my suspicion that there needed to be a human to guard these, and I was hoping that Eric was still alive, but that we could somehow recover him. But Eliza, it doesn't matter.
I think she, like, pushes him.
Eliza, it doesn't matter. You have to understand that for the first time I can hear them again. And I know that they're at peace. I can see her, I can see her dancing, I can see her dancing again. And you remember him mentioning that he once had a daughter that somehow no longer lives. God, I'm sorry, this is Ellie being a little bit too sad. And he looks towards east again. I will be happy here.
I think Eliza loses all anger, knowing he's mentioned his daughter and his wife. And I think, Eliza immediately sees Daphne, like, in her mind, and having had that experience of the closure of seeing Daphne and, like, her father, like, feeling them, she completely understands how Olaf is feeling. How could anyone else in the world understand this feeling but, those two right now? And I think she, like, loses all anger, and tears are streaming down her face, and I assume streaming down Olaf's face.
Yeah.
And she kind of smiles and, like, licks the tears as they fall into, like, her lip, and doesn't even know what to say. And she again, she's on the horse, but she again, like, leans down and puts her head on Olaf's head and holds it there. and just looks at him in the eyes and nods.
Eliza, listen to me carefully. Your job is not done. You need to find him, remember? The end for this ritual to be properly sealed and successful, we need to bring everything back. Do you understand me? I don't know how or what.
You mean Nicholas?
I believe so.
What do you mean? How? I don't know how, Olaf. I don't know how.
You will be able to figure out. I wish I could help you. I wish I could be there.
I need you.
You always will have me. You should come visit.
She looks around, the sun is setting. She knows she needs to get back to this inn because she'll get lost too.
Yeah. Yeah, you hear wolves in the background. It's like,
my torch goes out.
Is this a bear country as well? God damn it.
Is that a mountain lion? I think she nods and she says, and you will always have me. And she gives him a kiss.
Hayak! No, like
slaps the horse. I grab the pony. But yeah, I guess she'll take his horse. Is he keeping his horse?
No.
Okay, so she takes the lead line and slowly trots back, and she just keeps looking over her shoulder.
I think for the first 10 times you look over, he's there, and then one time he's not. And that image is so clear to me. You know when you say goodbye to someone you really love, and why am I so emotional?
Oh my god, because it's so... I love Olaf so much.
Yeah, but I'm also like thinking about like all my homesickness and all my,
and also like we're in Sweden. We're in these Swedish woods. I feel like I'm looking out, when we were by the King's Mound, I'm like looking out into the tree line, and it's like I can see it so clearly of like he's standing there, like the sun is setting, he's standing there, and then she looks one more time and it's just empty fucking woods.
Yeah. And it's also when you're like, it's like when you're saying goodbye to someone is not gonna be there next time you visit, like a grandparent or and but it's also peaceful and beautiful.
Yeah.
It is truly like the most bitter of sweetest emotions. But I need to take a hold out of myself because boy howdy do we have Eliza's in like we are nowhere close to where we need to go.
Yeah, I thought it was too easy. I was confused. I was like, this can't be. There has to be. And of course,
end of Man of River. Olaf did a thing.
Olaf sacrificed himself. Yeah. But I mean, that's also crazy. Like she has to go back to Egerkrans.
Yeah.
She has to tell everybody that Olaf's gone.
Exactly. And also, oh my god. Okay, I'll use your snotty.
No, it's clean.
Okay. So he was right. There is an inn, a very like sad little inn with one person working, like wearing.
Okay, I go up to them. What are they wearing?
A train, a cowboy hat. It's
no. You say a train conductor hat? Is that what you were gonna say?
Yeah, I was gonna say like
a train.
Like I'm also in charge of the train station. It's like, are there any trains here? No.
He takes the hat off and he puts on the inn hat.
Mm-hmm. Hello. Yep. Hello.
Hello. Guten Tag.
Yeah, very hard of hearing.
Oh. How do you say one in Swedish?
Ed.
Ett
rum. Yes. What's that? One
ett leg. Ett rum.
See.
Why did they say see?
This is
okay. I'm done with the innkeeper. Okay. I get a room.
You get a room. You rest up. But in the morning you have this extremely elaborate breakfast, which also breaks your heart a little bit. Like this person never has any customers and creates a very sweet breakfast.
Oh, it's like a 7-course meal.
Exactly. Not very good. Like not tasty either. But you're like, oh god, societal expectation. cannot not eat this. Like Chris gets into these situations all the time. He's just like, I cannot not finish this poor woman's food. It's disgusting. But I mean, she's gonna kill herself if I don't. So he just like, clam soup. Whatever, great. And you have like a regular morning. You're thinking of like, okay, the logistics of getting back to Uppsala. There's a train in Bernhamn. You just have to get there. But this woman is like, I'll have my, Johan could help you, her husband. So, all of that can be taken care of.
Yeah.
But you are now, like, you're faced with the literal world on your shoulders as far as you know. You hear that roaring towards the west, and you're not quite sure what that means.
What is to the west? Is Uppsala to the west?
Uppsala is to the south. The west... Yeah, how about you, use some intuition on this? I think...
Learning, investigation?
Inspiration.
Inspiration?
Yeah.
I think I have something for inspiration. Once a session, reroll inspiration, observation, or manipulation. We'll see. We'll see if I need that.
Save that.
Yeah. Okay, I will. Okay. 1.
If you listen carefully towards the west again, it's almost like your mind travels when you see a big waterfall.
Oh, the one.
The one.
Near Sigtuna. Or was it not near Sigtuna?
No, it was called Tenforsen.
Tenforsen. But it was the one in the newspaper.
Sweden's biggest.
They wouldn't allow the power plant to be made there.
Yeah.
So they ended up making it near...
Hällsjön. Well, I'm also like, am I remembering all these? Yes. The one that Jonas worked on was Hällsjön.
Right, so they never made the one in...
Tenforsen. Yeah, there was local outbursts too. Right. And, now that whole area is a national park.
When I listen with this roll, if you'll allow me, does it sound like the roar of water or the roar of a thing?
The roar of a man.
Of a man, okay. Well, I know where Nicholas is.
The roar makes you think of water.
Yeah. So, I know where Nicholas is. Okay, cool. So that makes sense.
And you're noticing on the newspaper. Remember, 3 or 4 months has passed. No, wait, maybe 2 to 3 months has passed because of your recovery since Jonas died.
Yeah.
So you're reading the newspaper this morning that she brings out for you. And your heart sinks because it says, "Marvel of the new age. Electrical plants multiply as recent discoveries promise boundless power." And then it says in a little, and you're like rolling your eyes because this is thanks to Jonas, who, killed himself to do this, and now everyone's like taking advantage of this technology in probably very, as the world is currently as well, like extremely careless ways.
Yeah.
But then you see a little note: local outrage as plans to make Tenforsen into the next big electrical advancement moves forward. The nation holds its breath.
I think she folds the newspaper and she can't finish the meal. She stands up and she says, "I need to go now. I need the ride from your husband now. Yeah. Your husband will take me in a cart to your cousin. Your cousin in another town will take me to the train. That cousin will board the train with me. There's a complicated transfer. He'll carry my bags.
Yeah, and
then I'll ride a donkey.
Actually, let's have a dog sled be the first leg of the journey.
Yeah, they take me on a dog sled, which is insane.
Yeah, there's still some snow left.
Yeah,
that it works.
It's not quite spring.
Yeah.
Is it spring? What is the time period?
It's
turning to spring.
It's turning towards spring. That's why the river is sounding so aggressive, but it's sounding a little bit too aggressive.
All right, yeah. So then I definitely need to go home.
Yes.
To Egerkrans, and I need to prep.
Yep. You make it back to Uppsala.
Okay.
Let's actually have you roll. Roll physique and see how.
Oh, come on.
I'm just give it a little flavor.
Just physique or agility, close combat force?
Just physique.
Just physique.
See how well you're doing.
That was a success, but it rolled off the table.
I could be a dick and be like, remove one because of your leg, but...
1.
Oh, fuck you.
Do you want me to remove one because of my leg?
No.
Okay.
You're noticing that your leg is weirdly recovering quite well. Like the blisters are mostly gone. You make a little note, curious how well I'm actually healing. And then you think about it, I'm like, I've always had good healing. I heal very well, quite often. But given everything you know now, you're starting to have a weird feeling about that. Like, I should have died. But you don't have time to think about that now. Like,
I want a dog sled.
Yeah, you want a dog sled. You have nightmares on your way back. And you remember conversations you've had with Nicholas. You see the silhouette of him, like, walking towards you. You know this. He is in his full monstrous form. And you're standing on a huge ocean, like it's water all around you, similar to Interstellar when they're visiting that water planet. And there's like this looming threat. They're like, those mountains are coming closer, and it's actually a big-ass wave. Sorry, spoilers for Interstellar.
Not really.
15 years later, but...
And one of the many planets they go to.
Yeah. But... And then Nicholas says, the stillness, it's quiet now. And as you look down, you see drowned bodies. Thousands and thousands of them, just floating underneath the water's surface. But you're able to stand on top of it in this nightmarish vision. And you wake up from this every night. Actually, every time you doze off, you have like sort of the same nightmare dream, and you're drenched in sweat. And then you make it back to Uppsala. This carriage sort of takes you back to the entrance of Egerkrans, where Birch and Algot, they're standing outside waiting for you, concerned faces. You are not quite sure you even told them that you were coming back, but they're still like expecting you. I don't know how that worked.
I think I would have sent a telegram. I would have, or Olaf would have, and like they know about the leg.
Yeah,
they know. I think they know that I got into an accident. I think they know I lost my leg, and I think they know that I was returning.
Yeah,
I don't think they know anything else.
Algot runs down and carries you out of the carriage. Where is Olaf?
Oh, let's go inside.
He carries you in. Birch follows. You're better at describing what that little lady would do. Like, how would she react to Eliza?
I mean, Birch is always so, like, you know, mystical and stuff, but I think she's very grounded in this moment and just sees that the severity of this and that Olaf is gone, and maybe she has premonition, like maybe she was like, I foresaw, but I think she's just kind of silent, and her big frog eyes and like kind of flat mouth, she's just sort of nodding, carrying in stuff and helping.
I think as perhaps he carries you to like one of those divans in the
fainting couch.
Yeah, perfect. He puts you there. They are like fussing around you. All the waitresses. Oh, sorry, waitresses. That's not the servants. They're all like running around, taking care of. And then Birch sits down, removes, very unashamed of proper behavior, because you're the lady of the house. She takes off, your coats and all that stuff. Or actually, let's have you take a warm bath first.
Sure. Yeah, maybe she says, I need to first draw a bath and then I will be down. And let's discuss this over dinner. So she's trying to keep her decorum.
Right. A couple of your ladies' maids will help you with the bath. But then Birch actually finds you in your room when it's time to... Have you had, I'm sure you would have had time to look at your scarring, etc. And maybe
I think it's above the knee,
right?
So she has some of her thigh. It's not her whole leg. She has some of her thigh. The scarring is pretty crazy because there was no clean wound.
Right.
They sort of stitched the skin back in many places. Yeah. So it's from what would be the nub. There is branching scars that come up on all sides of the leg where they had to stitch skin because it was, she got gored by a tusk.
Yeah.
So it's the skin ripped in, sorry, gross, but skin ripped in many places. But I think if the healing is going really well, there's no more open wound. Like, it's been months of recovery.
Yeah.
She can take a bath. She can get it wet.
Yeah.
But the scarring is still tender. And I think it's very fresh scarring, so it's like pink. You know, it's not
Right.
white yet and fully healed. But it does look crazy.
So when Birch comes in, she's very curious, I think, and so she, without really asking, she takes off the bandages to look at to look at your wound or scar at this point, and has that curious frog-like look. Curious.
I think, yeah, she's like, you know, mumbling,
Yeah.
and she says like, so interesting.
Interesting.
Curious. And Eliza is sort of like peeking, and she says, I thought that it was healing quite well. It hasn't bled through the bandages in over 2 weeks.
Very, very well indeed.
Is it normal that it would heal that quickly?
No.
And Eliza, she just says like, no. And Eliza's like, Birch, the accident, I couldn't tell you over telegram. It was not a normal accident, though I assumed you suspected as much.
What did you see at the long nut?
I saw many things. I saw dead relatives. I saw my sister. I saw this horrible demon. She took the form of a woman, some sort of... She killed many children, Birch. I saw them. Their eyes were gone. And she created this phantasmal beast, this boar. That's what struck me through my leg.
Ah, yes.
I thought I died. I thought I didn't do it, but I did do it. I completed the ritual. I stayed conscious long enough. Perhaps that's why it healed in the way it did. It was this demon, but I exorcised it. I followed your books and I used the cross. I did it all on my own. Olaf was caught in a dream state. I couldn't wake him, but he told me, in fact, that it was I who couldn't be waked. I had never moved from where I had fallen asleep at the fire. But I had walked long miles in my dreams. I had entered the forest. I met it was a tomta. No, it wasn't a tomta.
It wasn't.
It was
Birch is like, it was a tomta.
I met a tomta. And a family who couldn't see me, but I could see him. And the demon, I thought that I was dead.
But Eliza, what did you actually see? And her long little hands puts, very unashamed, she puts it on your heart. I'm thinking you're sitting in a robe, so it's like a very intimate situation. Like
yeah, skin contact.
Yeah.
And I think...
Do you remember there's another vision that was there?
Yes. I think Eliza...
That maybe you buried, because...
Yeah, well, I think this was also confusing, too, because it all felt like dreams. And I think Eliza kind of explains that to Birch, like, I don't know what's real. But she says, I was walking. I saw my family. I saw my parents. There was a river. I thought that something came out of the river, something attacked them, or my aunt. I was there, but I wasn't there. I was like, it was me as a child.
Your migraine hits as you're thinking about this, and you once again see your desperate dad dragging your unconscious pregnant mother up from a stream. And under the surface, we see a creature's claws withdrawing.
And I think as if, you know, like when you first wake up, your dream is the most vivid.
Yeah.
Like as this migraine is hitting, she just like says what she's seen. And then she says like, my mother was pregnant. She was pulled in a river. There was some sort of creature with its claws. My father tried to save her. It was me. It was me as a child. I was on the sofa. My Aunt Christina was there. She told them, take it back. I could see them. I could hear them. I understood what she was saying, but I was only a child.
She looks in your eyes.
No. I can sense that you are from your mother's womb, put there by your father's seed. And yet, there is something there that flows inside of you. Curious. And that's where we'll leave.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
What does that mean? I don't know.
Oh my god. I need to pee.
Okay.